I wanted to make a video about ESSA, which is the Every Student Succeeds Act, signed into law in 2015. But as I was researching it, I realized you really cannot talk about ESSA without talking about the No Child Left Behind Act, which was the law signed by George W. Bush in 2002. And you can't really talk about the No Child Left Behind Act without talking about the original act that both of these are supposed to be an update of, which is the Elementary and Secondary Education Act from 1965, signed into law by Lyndon B. Johnson. So let me talk about all of those, but I'm gonna go backward. Okay, so ESSA is basically trying to fix the No Child Left Behind Act. There were some things that people liked about the No Child Left Behind, basically trying to give more accountability to schools throughout the nation, especially those that are receiving federal assistance, because they are serving low-income students. But the main thing that people did not like about the No Child Left Behind Act was that it really focused on standardized testing, especially in English and math. And not just any standardized test, but like multiple choice questions. So a lot of teachers felt like this was stifling their creativity, stifling the creativity of students, and when people were preparing for No Child Left Behind, they just had to teach to the test, which did not allow them to any freedom in how to develop their curriculum, and not to mention it was only focusing on math and English, so it kind of left behind science and arts and history, drama, all that stuff. So ESSA is changing some of that. Okay, so there's still going to be a test. There's still going to be tests every year for schools that are receiving federal assistance. But states get to choose their own standards. Okay, so the standards are not dictated by the federal government. Okay, now number two, states have to judge schools not just according to the results of the test, but also according to some other standard, which could be, for example, graduation rate or something like that. Okay, now No Child Left Behind was an update of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965, which was part of Lyndon B. Johnson's War on Poverty during his time as president. Basically, he was trying to close the achievement and opportunity gap between suburban rich people, mostly white people, and like urban families and rural families who tended to be poorer and tended to have worse school opportunities and also worse achievement outcomes.